Robinson with your SCV News Break for Friday, June 3rd. Love stories are typically reserved for fairy tales, but for one Hart High teacher, it's about to become a reality.
I was going to retire at the end of the next school year because I figured that was long enough, 64, you know. But this wonderful thing happened this year, and I met a man back when, a long time ago. I met a man when I was about 27, and we dated, and then we ran into each other again about 20 years ago, and again we dated, and things happened as things do, and he was the love of my life. Literally, Kathy and Heathcliff, you know, Gatsby and Daisy, that whole thing. But for whatever reason, it didn't work out. And it broke my heart, and I moved on, and he moved on, but I never heard from him again until this past December. And he reached out to me, and we started talking again, and long story short, he asked me to marry him, and so I am going to get married and move to Savannah, which is where he lives, and be in love.
To see the full story, head to scvtv.com. 6 College of the Canyons Department of Modern Language students are heading to Nicaragua this Saturday, along with the Santa Clarita Valley's International Program's Sister Cities for the 2016 Global Collaborative Project.
SCVIP, that's the Santa Clarita Valley International Programs, is a local nonprofit organization focused on promoting and developing mutually beneficial strategic alliances and international goodwill between people of Santa Clarita and people of international cities with local to global projects and programs and partnerships. But also we do have sister schools, and one of the sister schools is the Mirabaye School in the village of Mombacho in Nicaragua.
That school doesn't have water, electricity, nor books. And so as a result of that experience, the students that traveled, at that time there were 5 of them, also representing clubs and honor societies, they worked on it, and the results were that for the next trip, the next group, they needed to go and bring books. That was the priority for that.
Plans, well, we have kind of an itinerary set up, and it's going down to the school, and each of us have our own individual positions, so everybody's doing something different. There's somebody doing activities, there's somebody doing all the shopping. I'm in charge of supplies. So what I've been doing all semester is collecting supplies from students in my classes. I've told my parents at work, I've told my work, and I've told them if they bring a box of crayons, some colored pencils, some rulers, that'd help a lot. And we've had a bunch of fundraisers here at school, so movie nights where kids bring in a box of crayons and they get free pizza. So all semester we've just been recruiting supplies and having people donate, and actually this one woman in my Spanish class, she brought like 8 or 10 bags full of supplies, and it was beyond of what I would ever ask of her. She brought hair ties, she brought coloring books in Spanish, which she said was really hard to find, and I was just so thankful for that. And it's just seeing how the students in my class cared as much as I did was rewarding.
To see the full video, go to scvtv.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, there are some great events going on in Santa Clarita to fill your weekend, plus the biggest headlines from this past week. Stay tuned.
If we're going to say no to lupus, we need to know lupus.
Lupus almost took my life.
No.
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 No. No lupus. No lupus.
Because there is something we can do.
Each of us.
All of us.
There is hope. We just have to get involved. I haven't given up.
I challenge you to know lupus.
Go to lupus.org/no. There is hope.
I spent 18 years in foster care.
I lived in over 25 different foster homes.
And now I have a forever family.
Children's Rights shines a spotlight on failing foster care systems.
And uses the law to protect tens of thousands of kids.
I was supported in foster care. Now I'm supporting others.
Please help give tens of thousands of kids in foster care the productive
and the happy lives they deserve.
Welcome back to SCV News Break. Looking for something to do this weekend? Well, check out these great events. The Artisan Row Home Arts and Crafts Show is heading out to William S. Hart Regional Park Saturday and Sunday. It will showcase handmade toys, bed and bath items, fashion accessories, and lots of other specialty items. Each day starts at 10 a.m. and ends at 4 p.m. The Santa Clarita Valley Master Choral will be performing Zimby, Come Sing the Songs of Africa at the Santa Clarita Valley Performing Arts Center on Sunday at 4 p.m. Throughout the concert, the choral will sing songs that range from Ghanaian playground songs to lullabies from Eastern South African tribes. There were lots of big headlines this week. Here's what you might have missed. Law enforcement officials believe the man involved in a fatal hit and run that killed a popular Arroyo Seco teacher was under the influence at the time of the crash. 28-year-old Lucas Guidros of Canyon Country was charged Tuesday for gross vehicular manslaughter while intoxicated. He was also charged for hit and run driving resulting in death or serious injury of another person. His next hearing is scheduled for June 16th. An 8-year City of Santa Clarita employee was arrested Tuesday and charged with felony misappropriation of public funds. Based on an investigation by the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, David Rubria fabricated check requests estimated at $531,037 over a 4-year period. Approximately 9 Old Town Newhall businesses were vandalized Saturday night, causing damages to storefront windows in the area. According to the Santa Clarita Valley Sheriffs, the suspect is an adult male that went from window to window etching on storefronts. Now turning to weather, Friday temps heated up, reaching 100 degrees during the day. Saturday is going to be hot again with daytime temps reaching a high of 101. Sunday will cool off, but not by much as temps will stay in the mid-90s, dropping to a low of the 60s overnight. Expect similar weather to start next week as temps will reach 90s on Monday and Tuesday. That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. I'm Matt Robinson.